Hi, this is Nicky from diamondmlmtraining.com, and in today's video I want to share with you 4 steps to successful goal setting. Now, I was reminded of this by one of my mentors, Brian Finale, and he got this from Jeff Olson in The Slight Edge. But this is a very, very successful strategy for goal setting. So if you get to the end of the year and you think, well, I didn't achieve much of what I really wanted to at the beginning of the year, this is for you. Okay, so step number 1 for successful goal setting. Do you know what your goal actually is? It needs to be very specific. So if it's an income goal, for example, what is it you want to achieve? Do you want to achieve $10,000 a month? Do you want to achieve $30,000 in 90 days? By the end of the year, what do you want your income goal to be? So firstly, you need to write it down, and write it down in your own handwriting. Don't type it, actually write it down, because statistics have proven that when we write things down, it's actually going in a lot better than if perhaps we're just typing it onto a keyboard. So write it down, and I would strongly suggest you do this in 90-day increments, because 90 days is not that long, and your brain will register that fact that it's actually not that long. So where do you want to be in 90 days from now? Write down the date. Write down the exact amount that you want to be achieving, or whatever goal it is that you want to achieve. If you want to be a certain position in your business, whatever it is that you want to achieve, just get that written down. Where do you want to be in 90 days, and then again in 6 months, and then by August, September time, and then by the end of the year. So what do you want to achieve? That's point number 1. Okay, so step number 2. That goal that you're actually after, what is that money or whatever it is, that objective you've just set and written down, what is that going to do for you? Why do you want that? You can't just pluck a number out of the sky. What is that money actually going to do for you? So for example, let me give you some examples here. If you'd said, right, I want to have $10,000 a month, what's that for? What is that going to buy you? What is that going to get you? Is that going to enable you to spend more time at home with your children? Is that going to enable you to give up your job? Whatever it is, you need to write that down as well. So I want to be earning $10,000 a month because this will enable me to stay at home with my children, for example. This will enable me to retire and be able to play golf every day. Whatever it is that is your dream, and whatever it is that income goal, or whatever goal it was, why is it that you want that goal? Now, if you can get pictures of your dream lifestyle, then even more powerful, because this is something that we're going to be doing daily. So that's step number 2. Why do you want that goal? Write it down. Okay, step number 3. Who do you need to become in order to achieve this? Because isn't it fair to say that if you're looking for an income goal and an income that you've never earned before, then you need to do something that's slightly different. So who do you need to become in order to achieve that goal? Whatever it is, let's take that $10,000 a month income goal, because that's going to enable you to spend time on the golf course, or maybe spend more time with your children. Whatever it is that's going to motivate you, because that should be strong enough to almost bring tears to your eyes. And if it's not, then it's not going to pull you enough in the direction that you want to go. But who do you need to become? So it's be, do, have. Think about that. Be, do, have. Who do you need to be? What do you need to do in order to have what you want to have? So it may mean stepping up. It may mean if you want to attract leaders into your team to get that sort of income goal, then you have to become that leader first, because like attracts like. So what is it that you can do that is going to enable you to get into the right mindset and the right sort of daily activities? Because what you're going to find, if your why isn't strong enough to pull you, firstly, what you don't like is going to hopefully push you and propel you. But if your why is then strong enough, that's going to pull you towards your goal. So who do you need to be, and what do you need to do in order to have what you want to have? And that can be quite hard, sitting down and deciding what you need to change in order to become what you want to become. So that's step number 3. Okay, step number 4, and this is the one you don't want to spend too much time thinking about this, because this is the plan. How is it that you're going to get from where you are now to that goal? Now, for most of us, what will happen is that plan will kind of materialize once you start on the right mindset and the right objectives. So what I mean by that is, I would not sit down and say, right, I need to be sponsoring 2 people a day and working it backwards, because quite often it doesn't work out the way we planned. However, if you have a very specific, measurable goal that you're going towards, then you can work it backwards. So if you wanted $10,000 and you knew that every sign up into your business was going to give you $200, then you could work out exactly the activity plan that you would need to be doing daily in order to do that, and that would be your plan of action. But if it's quite a generic target that you're aiming for, you're just saying randomly $10,000, but that's what I need to keep me at home, but you're not really sure how to get there, but you know you've got to change because of the be, do, have, then what you want to be doing is to just doing personal development and, you know, literally taking action on the income producing activities in your day and in your business. So let's just do a quick recap here. So number 1 is, what is the goal that you're actually aiming for? Number 2 is, what does that goal mean to you? What's it actually going to do for you? Because that's the bit that's going to pull you when you have a bad day, for example. Number 3 is, who do you need to become in order to achieve that goal? Remember the be, do and have. Who do you need to be? What do you need to do in order to have what you want to have? And then number 4 is actually putting in the plan and you know, the objectives and knowing what to do daily so that you're going to be able to achieve that objective. Now, if you'd like some help with those sort of things and planning your goals, then we're doing a lot of that in my group just at the moment, as it's the new year. So you can head on over to my free Facebook group, and you know, I have a new business that is going to enable me to definitely increase the amount of people in my team that are going to be able to achieve their financial goals this year. So if you'd like to find out more about that, then just head on over to our group and come and ask me or send me a PM. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.